Hello everyone, welcome to another video of mine. It's Kemal AA, and this is another Chelsea transfer news video for you guys, where I'll keep you guys up to date with all the latest news. And I've got a bit of a mixture video for you guys. I've got some transfer news to give you guys an update on David Alaba, some interesting news regarding him, but I'll be mainly discussing the situation with Thomas Tuchel. Of course, he conducted his first training session yesterday. Again, I'll be speaking about that, some of the reports regarding him, the players he's interested in, my potential predicted lineup for tonight. There's so much to get on with and talk about, and it's interesting. I'll give you guys some highlights. It's on the Fifth Stand app if you want to go watch it. About 5 minutes, they gave an exclusive reveal of the training session, all the clips and highlights and everything, and it was really interesting. I was quite fascinated, and it's finally good to see some proper coaching at Chelsea. It was really good. I've watched it several times. But without further ado, let's get straight into today's Chelsea transfer news video for you guys. Now, starting off with the reports surrounding Tuchel. Now, these are considered, again, a connected Chelsea journalist said that the first task Tuchel has is the fact that he has to unite this dressing room after it obviously was split in two with Frank Lampard, with two distinct camps briefing and counter-briefing against each other following Lampard's dismissal. Again, the situation was dire. Now, according to the Daily Mail online, they reported Thomas Tuchel views players such as Mason Mount, Reece James, Tammy Abraham as key men in the Stamford Bridge revolution, and he will continue to give Chelsea youngsters the platform to perform. And again, as you delve more into the article, stated that he is a massive fan of Callum Hudson-Odoi, which is fantastic news. And this is what a lot of people are scared about, is the fact that he might not utilise the youth. But everywhere he's been throughout his record, if you look at his pedigree, he's always instilled youth players into a setup. He's always had a track record of developing youth players, getting the best out of the squad, instilling, implementing the attacking style of football, his philosophy. He gave Pulisic his debut when he was 17 years of age. He's developed the likes of Ousmane Dembele. He's made Aubameyang the player that he is today. Continued the development of Mbappe, Neymar, got that PSG team ticking. So everywhere he's been, even at Mainz, he'd done double over Bayern in Mainz's first season in the Bundesliga after he got them promoted, and he got them to a Europa League finish. He's had a fantastic track record, and I think that this is a sort of manager with a sort of pedigree that deserves to get this job. And again, after seeing yesterday's coaching, it was really interesting, and I'm honestly interested to see what he's going to do with his squad, because there's many alternative routes he can take. There's many different formations, lineups, tactics he can instill. Obviously, tactics, he's going to have his own, principles and ideas, of course, that positional play, attacking style of football. But formation is really difficult. Now, Thomas Tuchel in his managerial career, he's never had a set formation. He's used the 3 at the back various times, the 3-4-3, the 3-5-2, but he's also had a fair share of using a 4-3-3 and 4-2-3-1. Now, a lot of people think that because you switch a lot of formations, it means that you don't have a set style of playing or identity. That's wrong. In some cases, that is correct, but in Tuchel's case, it's not. Despite him changing formations, his principles, his philosophy always remains the same. Positional play, intensive, aggressive pressing, Gegen style of pressing, but attacking direct style of football. And that is always across, whether they're using a 3-5-2, a 3-4-3 or 4-3-3, whatever it may be. 3 at the back, 4 at the back. The principles always remain the same with Thomas Tuchel. And you'll be seeing that. Now, don't expect Tuchel ball to flourish tonight or in the next few games. It's going to take some time. He's coming in mid-season, mid-campaign. A team that's in turmoil, a lot low on confidence. He's got people to answer to. He needs to be secure in top 4. I'm sure when he agreed to sign the contract, one of the main objectives for this season is securing that top 4. We're only 5 points up. If it's 5 points off top 4, he can still do it. We're only halfway through the season. The season is still very, very long, and he can still rectify this season. We're still in the Champions League. We're still in the FA Cup. So there's still so much to fight for this season, and I'm really positive this season could be magical at the end. If we put the work in, if we trust the process and believe that Thomas Tuchel, give him the resources and time to flourish with the squad, and when he has that pre-season in summer heading into next season, that's when I think that you will actually start seeing proper Tuchel ball. You'll see the attacking direct play. You'll see the youngsters being integrated. Callum Hudson-Odoi, Gilmore, Reece James, Mason Mount, Abraham, all these countless players that he is actually keen on using. So fans that were worried about him not using youth, you can relax now. He will be utilising youth. He may not be utilising them every game like Frank Lampard did, but he still will be using them, and I think that he will get the best results out of them. I think that Mason Mount will be developing to a new level. When you have a world-class manager like Tuchel, he will get the best out of these youngsters, and I'm very confident of that. I'm 100% confident of that, and honestly, the way that he walked yesterday, putting his boots on, putting a big TT jacket on, walking into Cobham, honestly, it gave me the chills. It gave me the chills because I'm actually so excited to see it. You could see him smiling with Reece James, talking to Tino Anjorin, talking with some of the youngsters, talking with Joe Edwards as well as obviously the manager who's on the coaching staff on the Lampard, but is part of the youth setup. Talking to various players, you can see the coaching drills, the 1-2, telling Kurt Zouma to change his positioning, the movement, the shooting drills. Jorginho and Gilmour to move up. It was sublime. You could see the proper coaching that he was already instilling in the first training session. And honestly, I've watched it multiple times. I can happily say that. Now, again, how are we going to line up this evening? That is the main question, and it's a very, very difficult one to answer. Usually predicted lineups are not too difficult to predict, but because of a new manager, the situation we're in, the massive squad that we have, it's really difficult to predict. Now, here's what I believe he will go for tonight. Now, I believe he will go for a 4-3-3. This is just predicted. I could be completely wrong. He might be going for a 3 at the back. But I believe this evening against Wolves, he'll be going for a 4-3-3. Edouard Mendy in goal. Ben Chilwell left back. Reece James right back. I'm going to go for Antonio Rudiger, Thiago Silva as the 2 centre backs. I'm going to go Jorginho in the regista position. I'm going to go Kovacic. One of Kovacic or Mount in the right centre. I'm not sure who yet. It's either going to be Kovacic or it's going to be Mount in that right centre mid position. I'm then going to go for Kai Havertz in the left centre mid / number 10 position. Timo Werner up front down the middle. Callum Hudson-Odoi on the right hand side and Christian Pulisic on the left hand side. However, there have been some reports stating that he has picked up a minor injury, Christian Pulisic. If that's the case, it will be Hudson-Odoi on the left, Ziyech on the right. But if Pulisic is fit, I think it will be Pulisic on the left and Hudson-Odoi on the right. 4-3-3 formation. That is my predicted line. Now, I could be completely wrong. He might be going for a 3-5-2. God knows. This is what I mean. This is one of the craziest predicted lineups you can imagine because it's very difficult to predict. You can pick anyone. Everyone has a clean slate, as the reports have stated. Everyone has a fair chance now, a clean slate to impress Thomas Tuchel. So he could be picking anyone tonight. And obviously his principles, his style of play, his thinking of football, his tactical, his tactical ability is obviously far superior to likes of Frank Lampard, so he's going to be having different ideas and principles. He's going to be having different ideas on these type of plays. So listen, we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see on the situation. That is my predict lineup. What is your predict lineup? I'm going for a 3-0 win against Wolves. I think that manager bounce, that honeymoon period, I know we haven't had much preparation time, but I think that we've also combined with Wolves' poor form. I'm going to be going for a 3-0 Chelsea victory. What is your score prediction? Leave me your score predictions in the comment section below. And let's get on to the final report of this news daily video. And that is, of course, David Alaba. Now, this was really out of the blue. Now, we all thought that David Alaba was destined to sign for Madrid. We thought that, of course, his contract with Bayern Munich ends in 6 months. He won't be staying at Bayern. He's rejected multiple contract offers. And it looked as if that he will be signing a pre-contract with Real Madrid, as, of course, that is his dream club. Doesn't seem to be the case. Nizar Kinsella, a very reliable Chelsea-connected journalist, has come out and said that Thomas Tuchel's arrival at Chelsea has given them a boost in the race to sign Bayern Munich defender David Alaba. This is interesting. Now, we know that David Alaba has got some German links. He's played in Germany his whole career. He's Austrian, but of course Austrians speak German. Thomas Tuchel's German. Thomas Tuchel was managing in the Bundesliga. So I think that David Alaba knows the ability and the quality of the manager Thomas Tuchel is in. And of course, even before Thomas Tuchel came, Chelsea were already one of the interested clubs in securing David Alaba. Now, it looks as if that he won't be going to Liverpool because his wages are too high. Because of course he's a free agent, so he's going to be able to sign a massive pre-contract with a massive signing on fee. So his agent, he's going to get a lucrative contract essentially. I believe we all thought he was going to Madrid, but I believe that again Thomas Tuchel's arrival will give us a boost. He hasn't stated that we're clear front runners, but we have an increased chance. We have a much better chance of signing him. Looks as if nothing is done regarding David Alaba, so we'll have to wait and see how that situation develops. But yeah, I'd love David Alaba. Again, his versatility is key. He can play left back, he can play centre back, he can even play in the midfield as well. So his versatility will definitely be utilised in this squad and by Thomas Tuchel if he signs. And I think that again, he's a world-class player, 28 years of age, in his prime. He's currently in his prime, one of the best defenders, all-round defenders in Europe. You could even go as far as say he's a European champion. 100%. David Alaba's been world class for years. Injuries have halted him a bit, but he's in his prime now. He's a top player, and I'd love him at Chelsea. And the fact that we're getting him for free as well, I think that you can't really lose in this situation. I guess, yes, high wages is a problem, but you're getting him for free, so you're not going to lose too much in that regard, in that sense. So I think that this would be a massive move. We're not favourites for him, but of course, nothing is done with David Alaba, and we still have a chance to sign him. But what do you guys think? Do you want to see David Alaba at Chelsea? If not, do you think that his wages are too high? Do you think he's unnecessary to sign? What do you guys think? Leave me your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. But if you did enjoy this video, to smash the like button, subscribe, hit the bell notification, comment down below your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below, and I'll see all of you guys for my next video. Peace.